Yeah, does GG number 1 make you productive?
I don't really smoke it and do anything.
Because you know how I got like GG number 4?
Yeah, it doesn't make
like
you productive.
The original GG number 4, so to speak. Bro, I clean my whole house.
But no, if I smoke and I start doing shit, I'm doing shit.
I clean my whole house. Like, I've never been more clear-headed ever. Like, ever.
Yeah, it makes me do shit because last time I think I smoked, I cleaned a little bit and then I stopped. But that's I didn't want it to clean. Shit. I just saw laundry. Like, yo, let me fold my laundry quick.
I woke up, meditated, read, worked, cleaned.
Jeez.
Shit.
I got that GG4 on lock.
Damn, and it's still early afternoon? Come on now. Yeah, I think the playoffs is decided.
The next person under me he's 5 games under me. Pause. And the way he has to win it has to be so complex.
I might have to tank a little.
Why?
Because my third place matchup right now is my most favorable matchup. So if I stay 6th and he stays 3rd.
But that's the one thing about fantasy is that wins and losses are affected. People above him or below him.
Yeah, I know. I was looking at the.
It's mad math sometimes.
It would have to be like the perfect situation of like 5-4.
Mm-hmm.
Like, fuck.
Yeah, I got that A spot on lock.
That's tough right now.
And the person in 9th, again, he's 5 games behind, and
that's
up,
too much.
He's 5-3, but I'm up 5-3 too.
That's too much. They would have to 7-1. You would have to 8-1-1-8 loss.
Exactly.
No, that's too much. Let's
go playoffs. Losing 7th. Okay, he's losing. How far is he from me?
I could sneak 5th.
Possibly.
I could sneak 5th.
I could technically.
That actually wouldn't
6th.
be bad because if I sneak 5th, then I still face who's in 3rd right now. Because I moved 3rd place into 4th.
Oh, you're facing 4th place?
I'm facing 3rd place right now.
Oh.
So if I can move them into 4th and move myself into 5th,
then you will face 4th place.
Then I'll be okay. Well, I'm with it, and then I'll upset 1st. Ooh. I can take 1st because 1st is scared of me. 1st is scared of me historically, so I'll take 1st.
I'm not scared of anyone to play. Come playoffs, the only team that I don't want to face, I'll play it that way, is 2nd place. I don't want to face because
I don't want to play 2nd or current 2nd or current 4th right now. I don't want to face.
Current 4th, I'm not worried about.
I'm worried about both of them.
I think
they're the favorites.
I think current 2nd. Whoo! Yeah. Current 2nd. If all healthy, his players decide to have a above average game,
nuts.
Yeah, you're not winning.
Nuts. That's like 200 points in one day.
Literally.
38,000 rebounds in one day. Jeez. Oh, that's bad. 15 blocks.
27.
12 steals. That's bad. That's bad.
0 turnovers.
Yeah, that's bad. Oh man. God. Shit. Anyways, I'm ready to start.
Yeah, let's get it.
We've been recording for the past 2 minutes.
Hey, let me put on my time,
Yeah.
I'm just going to do this, man.
Yeah.
No more talking to the camera.
Yeah, you're right. Let me set that stopwatch as well.
There we go, Governor.
Yeah.
Trying about to say.
Yeah.
Someone give
Microphone check 1 2 3 4. Microphone
Hello.
check.
Hello.
1 2 3.
Hello.
4. Welcome to another episode of the True North Views podcast. What episode are we on? Because I have no idea. It's probably an upper number in whatever digit we're on.
We are in the 6th of the 40s.
46?
Yeah, I couldn't finish
46? That. Okay, no, I get it.
I couldn't finish that.
It makes sense.
I tried to put that in
a
nice convertible sentence.
You tried. Hashtag you tried.
I'll take that.
But that makes perfect sense because once it reaches after 4,
you don't remember shit.
I lose it. I lose sight.
Every number is the same.
So, episode 46.
We got no jerseys?
Did you do a quick Google?
I did. There's not that many people, to be honest. There's literally only 5 people. Bo Outlaw.
Okay. Wait, what the fuck? Didn't you say that for 45?
No.
You did say that for
maybe
45
you wore 2 numbers.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm dying. This nigga wore every number? Damn, come on now.
Every game was a different number.
That's
a solid. Imagine that in the NBA. Every game you wear a different number.
That's wild.
Bo Outlaw, Todd Murphy, Jay Murphy. I don't know if they're related.
I don't know.
Dennis Bell and current Boston Celtics, Aaron Baines.
Wow, we got nobody. We got Andy
basketball.
Pettit though. We got Andy Pettit. Shout out to the Yankees.
Hey, okay, that's in other sports.
I'll take Pettit.
Pettit's solid.
That's all. I think that's all we got, man.
No,
I think that's all we got. I'm not gonna lie. So you know what? Let's not do any more digging there. But
no, sir.
like we said, welcome to episode 46.
46
of the most fire podcast on the planet.
Straight
it's your
flames.
go-to podcast to start your week. Your
Flame
favorite
emoji.
podcast. Your favorite podcaster's favorite podcast.
Smiling face emoji.
Some would even call us Toronto's unofficial podcast.
Why?
Why?
Because we are the kings of dope criticism, the pharaohs of prolific opinion, the emperors of elevated thoughts.
Wow, how convenient is fucking that?
It's your boy Harris here.
You know I stay ghost riding the whip. I'm your Mr. I'm yours. I messed myself up with that. Run that back.
The guy from CP24. That's what you're trying to do here. Some news reporter sounding shit.
I feel on the spot.
Oh man, shit. I hope I remember that for random thoughts. I have something funny to play.
I'll try to remember that. I'm your skirt master, Mr. Triple Double, no assist. I should just do that from the beginning.
You should have.
JustShola here.
And as usual, we're giving you our views from the perspective of a couple of first-generation Canadians.
Straight up.
What's really buzzing,
Buzz.
what people are talking about, and most importantly, what people are not talking enough about. Now, before we talk about anything, let's talk about our weeks.
Yes.
How was your week?
You know what? Other than work, I was like, you know what? I should expand more. So you know what I did? In order to make this thing extend more?
You jotted down what you did for the week?
Oh no, I just did things I could remember.
Okay,
fair. I watched I watched 3 movies this week. Come
Whoa.
think about it. Although most of them were on Saturday nights.
Okay.
2 of them were on Saturday nights. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Solid.
Finally watched that movie.
Amazing.
Yes, a really
Holy
good
shit.
movie. And what's another movie? I can't remember. Oh, Black Klansman, but I didn't finish it.
Oh.
I think I'm about an hour and a half in.
Nice. Okay.
It's a really good movie,
It's a
actually.
real
I'm actually
good
really enjoying it.
It's a real good movie. That was a real good movie for sure.
And then last night, or whenever this comes out, Friday night, I saw Captain Marvel in the movie theater.
Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Was it cold?
Yeah, it's a typical Marvel movie.
Wonder Woman or Captain Marvel?
Nah, Captain Marvel. She'll slap Wonder Woman.
I mean, in a fight, yeah, but I'm saying like the movie.
Oh, Wonder Woman was a little bit better.
Yeah.
It's the Marvel formula, you know. We know what's coming.
Fair.
Good guy, bad guy. Good guy wins at the end.
Just plug in different images,
Exactly.
so to speak, whoever the hero is.
But
and
Wonder
whoever
Woman was a little bit different. You know? It was
antagonist
like, Amazon, and it wasn't like, just a little bit different, a little bit more imaginative.
I'm with it.
And I'm watching a TV show on Netflix very slowly. Umbrella Academy.
I've heard of it.
Yes, what is really good. Actually, I really like it.
Who's in it? Like unknown people? Like, Netflix.
Ellen Page. You know Ellen Page?
Okay.
She's in it.
Okay.
There's probably some other actors, but I don't know.
I think I can assume the direction already if Ellen Page is in it.
Nah, you don't know where she's going. She's not paying. She's playing a different role this time.
Okay. I think that might even be on my Netflix list.
Yeah, it was on my list for a while, and then I finally got the go ahead. Someone to give me that. You should watch it.
Finally got the cosign.
It did.
Damn, that's killing me.
How was your week?
My week was all right, man. Like you said, I think rather than just say work, I must say work is going pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
I must say things are on the up and up, looking a little bit more lucrative. So I'm with that.
It's all about the
I also watched a movie.
Okay.
This week. Random ass movie with like Taraji P. Henson in it, bro.
What's it called?
Whatever's in theaters right now.
Let
me see.
Actually, I watched that movie.
Did you?
She's a sports agent?
Yes, I watched that movie in the theaters. Yo, what is it called? Please tell me.
I don't remember. I can't remember.
Man, it's like What a Man Thinks or what men want or some shit.
Yeah, because you can. I don't
What Men Want. What Men Want. That's what it's called. That movie's
Why did you watch it?
Listen, man, sometimes you gotta pull up a random flick, man.
Yeah, I feel
Sometimes you gotta pull up a random flick.
Yeah, I feel you.
It was alright. I'm not even gonna lie. Taraji did her thing in that, man.
No, I love Taraji.
Not even gonna lie.
She's not even low key, high key. She's
Listen, man.
She's Taraji.
That's it. She's Taraji. What else I do, man? I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of it.
It happens.
That's kind of it.
I have time on weekdays. I'm watching ball. That's how
I did watch a lot more ball for sure.
That's one thing I can't say that. I could say I watched basketball, but that's boring.
Went to mom's house.
Hey.
Went to mom's house. I think twice or 3 times this week.
You know you got food there.
No.
What?
No. During the weekdays, Jamaicans don't cook. Come on.
You're dead.
But no, that was I, chilling with the family. Everyone,
solid.
Everyone does that.
Back home smoking legal.
So it's a good time. It's a good time for sure. Otherwise, man, that's kind of it. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's kind of it. Just been
Yeah.
chilling, trying to stay low key.
No, summer's coming.
Summer's
We'll
coming.
We'll get more shit coming.
Daylight savings. It is daylight
Sunday.
savings.
It's
It
Sunday.
already stays sunny till about 6:40 now.
And that's good.
So if we're catching 7:40 as of Monday, stop.
I'm loving that. It's not
Stop.
6:40 though. Is
It
it really
roughly,
6:40?
roughly, bro. I was driving home.
Yeah, you're
Friday.
right.
What was it? Friday. Yeah, Friday. I stayed at in the office till about, I want to say 5:45, and that's like an hour drive for me, no matter what. Right? So,
yeah, I feel you. Trust me.
So I got home like 6:45. I would say when I'm getting onto the 427. So you imagine I'm at least 10 minutes away from home, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Perfect sunset.
Oh shit. Okay. That's
So
solid.
so we're talking at least 6:30 on the sunset, and now it's gonna be 7:30.
Wait till it gets to like 10 p.m.
Stop.
So those are the days.
Stop. But I noticed it does make me feel a little bit better, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Sunlight's like energizing.
For sure. For sure. That shit makes you feel good, man. Shit, what are we talking about?
How was your week?
That was it?
I guess that's it.
I guess that's it. You know what? Let's start plugging, man. Let's start plugging. So, of course, you can follow us on Twitter, on Instagram. You are slacking on Instagram, sir.
Yes, I am. And I'll be back up this week. It was just been busy, but I'm back up. I got my schedule set. And I know I was slacking. Don't worry, y'all.
I've slacked too, so it is what it is.
Back.
But, of course, you can follow us on both platforms at True North Views. Very easy to spell. TrueNorthViews. If you don't know, then you about to know.
Now you know, nigga.
On Instagram, we do like to post, of course, 60-second, let's call them sound clips from the respective episodes. Some kind of topic of conversation.
Chopped and screwed.
Some very chopped and screwed. Something to get the mind going, something to get the thoughts being provoked.
That's all we do here.
Let's have a real good discussion on there. So we ask everyone to go on our Instagram page and participate in those discussions. Participate in those because it gets things going and it makes things continue. So we appreciate that. Twitter, super active on Twitter. A lot of retweeting, a lot of liking, a lot of random tweets. What's the last? Did you see that? Because I don't want to get into it in random thoughts. Did you see, obviously the R. Kelly interview? Yeah. Someone did a Jamaican version?
No, I think I saw the Toronto version.
The Jamaican version is...
I'll watch that.
Oh my God, the Jamaican version is so funny. I'm actually going to see if I can find it in random thoughts. Hopefully I remember. Let me write that shit down, man. Because
might as well.
I think for the last about 4 episodes, we've been saying we're going to get to things.
Never gets to it.
And I'll listen back. I'll be like, yeah, we didn't get to that. We didn't get to that at all. So let me just write this down.
There's something else you said we're going to do when we're doing the intros.
Honestly, bro,
Ghost Ride the Whip.
R. Kelly.
I can't remember.
Jamaican version. People listening is like, why does this guy type so slow? I'm using one hand. Goddamn.
He's carrying a T in the other hand for some
reason. Got the peppermint tea in the other hand. You already know what it is. Like I was saying, man, Twitter's super active on there. Otherwise, all podcasting platforms, we are there. Your Apple Podcasts, your SoundClouds, your Spotify's, your Radio Publics, your
I think I just
whatever,
Stitcher?
man. Stitcher.
Okay.
Your FM player, your Podbay, your Podbean, your podcast app.
Listen to this podcast here.
We're there. We're there. I seen a screenshot. Shout out to the Joe Budden podcast group worldwide. We got 6,000 members by now, if I'm not mistaken. So shout out to them. You know what it is. Go follow that. Look for that Joe Budden podcast group worldwide on Facebook. That shit is lit.
Why do we not have that?
Yo, true.
I'm adding that to
put that down, please.
Yeah.
It's lit.
It's lit, Travis Scott.
It's lit, Travis Scott. Put soundbite though, because sometimes I'll be looking at that top. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I've seen that before. I don't know where. I'm like, what was I writing there?
I'm like, what are you talking about? Damn. Yeah, man, we're on all of that stuff. We're on all of that. But to make your life easier, just go out to www.truenorthviews.ca. .ca because we're Canadian. .ca because the domain is cheaper. Listen, man, as long as you get access, doesn't really matter.
Matters. It could be .u.
It could be
.org. Can't even spell that shit.
It could be .org, and it's all good.
As long as
remember .net. .net was lit.
.net was never lit.
Yo, Netscape Navigator. All the pages were .net.
Nothing was good about it.
Oh, you're hating.
I am still low key.
This guy's hating on 1999. Come on now, we're not gonna do that. Or was that like 02?
Yeah, I was probably like mid. I think it was even later. Probably like 06.
No, you're wilding out. Don't do
I'm 06 was when I was dying.
No, net 02 was net zero. 99 was like Netscape Navigator.
This shit's way too long.
I remember my computer lab in elementary school. That shit was lit. Anyway, so I think I'm ready to start the show.
Yeah, let's go.
Shit.
I've been ready.
This is probably the longest we've taken to start.
They're probably like, yo, just start the show already.
Probably the longest we've taken to start a show. God damn it. All right, let's get into it, man. Of course, as usual, we start things off with the music potpourri.
Music potpourri.
As you can imagine, if you know the definition of potpourri. Of course, it's we discuss all things music news, hip hop, and hip hop news related. Potpourri because it's a bunch of everything. Whatever's going on, we have conversations about it, man.
Pretty much.
So where do we want to start this week? What's in the news?
Calabasas's very own.
Damn, he's a CVO.
He is now.
He an OVO. Anyways, man, let's talk about it. What's going on?
Kanye West cannot retire
Contractually.
Contract. I just said that, the moment. But what?
Kanye West cannot contractually retire. Tell me what's going on. You tell me what's going on. So this is Kanye West versus his label, EMI.
Yeah, pretty much EMI had a clause in the contract where they said he can pretty much not retire. And then they keep on extending his contract. And his contract, so it's no argument that his contract is supposed to have ended in 2010.
Yeah.
But they keep on extending it. And
so they're giving him that auto renewal.
Pretty much.
They're wild.
And they're saying he can't retire because it's a clause in his contract that says it doesn't say he can't retire, it's just like he always has to continue making music at a certain level.
It says he has to, it also says it has to be his primary form of work.
Yes.
Right?
So,
which is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
So he's taking them to court saying,
got him.
I want out of this contract, but here's the catch.
But
he also wants his masters for every song he made after October 1st, 2010, which is when his contract's supposed to expire.
So correct me if I'm wrong. He's saying that, hey, my contract was supposed to end in 2010.
Yes.
You guys auto-renewed it.
Yes.
But I'm obviously oversimplifying it.
But he's accepting, according to EMI, he's been accepting this auto renewal.
Of course. Obviously, he's accepting it. I mean, otherwise, there would have been a debacle in 2010.
Exactly.
So obviously, he's accepting it. But anyway, so his contract was supposed to end in 2010. Mm-hmm. He say they keep auto renewing it on him. So he's saying that everything I've made since then, I should own.
Yes.
Wallet.
Now, EMI is like, that whole 2010 thing, that's because he would have signed in 2003. Mm-hmm. And in California, it's like a
7-year law.
Yeah, you can only sign for max 7 years, I guess. What EMI is doing is now saying, instead of it being, not federal, what's under federal? State, yeah. Instead of being like a state case. I was going to say
provincial.
I thought about that too.
Provincial?
Rather than like on the state level, they're saying now, because he's fighting for his masters, they're going to take it to federal. Which then negates his whole 7-year
rule.
Yes.
So then if he takes it to federal might say then nothing's wrong with the contract.
Yeah, like we don't see anything wrong with the contract. You've been signing
Therefore, you don't get your masters.
Yes.
Yikes.
So now you can go fight to get out of the contract with the federal, but you're not going to get your masters. And EMI is trying to push that. He's just trying to get his masters. Now, they didn't talk about the whole not allowed to retire thing. They conveniently avoided that in their write-up.
That's wild, man. It's wild. Like, shit, I don't even know what to say about that, man. It's like, you gotta watch your contract, man.
Pretty much. That's it. That's literally what it is.
Do you though? Because I think a lot of people sign things knowing what they're getting into, but not thinking that situation will ever arise. Let's use a basic example. Let's say car insurance.
Okay.
How many years did you have only liability?
Oh, I'm pretty sure I might still have it right now. Who knows? Actually, I do know. I'm not saying.
I obviously got into a car accident July of 2018. Bro, the first thing that was going on in my head was I only have liability.
I feel you.
Apparently, I had gotten like auto renewed to like fucking comprehensive.
Somehow,
and I was, or somehow like the insurance company that I'm with is like, apparently their minimum standard now includes some form.
It does.
I'm like, yo, let me make the sign of the cross real quick because the way in my head, them dollars just went down the drain on the Acura TL. Come on now, man. I remember. Fuck, do I miss that car?
I remember when I was contract insurance shop. I remember I was like, can I just get no liability?
Like, nope. I drive 5 kilometers a day. I don't want no theft.
No passengers in my car.
I don't want no passengers in my car. It's just me. Private garage.
Covered. Invisibility
alarm
cloak.
System. Visibility cloak.
Magic.
Give me the lowest motherfucking rate, man. Come on, because you don't think anything is gonna happen, right? So, I mean, listen.
We'll see where it goes at this point. There's nothing we could. We're not lawyers. We can't. Well, I'm not lawyers. I can't. I can't even assume what's going to happen in this.
Right. I mean, you obviously hate for this to happen to anyone because labels have been gouging people since the beginning of time.
Well, that's their job.
That's their bread and butter.
Yeah.
But part of it is like, come on, man. You know what you're signing.
Exactly.
You know what you're signing. And if you don't know what you're signing, your legal team should have told you what you're signing.
Yeah, you have a bigger issue with your legal team, not
exactly
your record label at this point.
But I mean, obviously, I still feel for Kanye. I hope I want him to walk away completely winning this. I want him to not only get out the contract, but I also want him to get his masters.
Oh, the thing about the masters is, Twisted Dark Fantasy came out like I think a few weeks. I think like 3 or 4 weeks after that October 1st day when he would be out of his contract.
Yikes.
Which is something they don't want to. Everyone's saying they definitely don't want to give that up. And plus Kanye's whole fucking catalog after that.
But obviously Fantasy is the gem. Yeah. Obviously known as one of the greatest hip hop albums of all time. So I mean I can see where the value is there. Yeah. That makes a ton of sense to me. Let's move on though, man. More Kanye stuff.
Kanye. So this is from Kevin Celik. Oh, Celik.
It's not Celik.
Oh no, Celik. No, that's an actor. Sorry. I think it was some Celik actor.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
There's an actor called something Celik. That's his last name.
Okay.
But yeah, this engineer, his name is Kevin Celik. No idea how he looks. He worked on 3 tracks on Yandhi, he says, supposedly.
Okay.
And he also worked on a bunch of Dreamville's Revenge of the Dreamers 3, which
man.
I knew would catch your eye. That's exactly why I had to put that in there.
Man? When is that shit coming out? I'm ready.
Because he dropped the Dreamers thing, I don't think he's lying. I don't see why he needs to be lying about Yandhi. No. Exactly. But he said, pretty much he said Yandhi album is going to be a lot of women empowerment.
Okay.
He said from the songs he's worked on, he can already tell that Kanye's wrote this with Kim on his mind.
That's a slippery slope,
24/7.
That's a slippery slope.
He also said there's one song on there called New Body featuring Nicki Minaj, and I'll let you guess this. It's Don't Be Surprised.
Blueface?
No.
Fuck. Good guess though.
Nicki Minaj and You're Not Surprised. No.
Fuck, I don't know then.
It's Ty Dolla $ign.
Okay.
He's on everybody's album.
I'm picturing like people that Kanye would work with.
That I figured out. I'm like, oh wait, he's not going to picture that. I'm just saying this guy's everywhere.
Before we move on, I said slippery slope regarding women's empowerment, not because we shouldn't empower women, but because come on, women are going to see right through this shit, man. Come on.
They like that one song on his album.
Black women are going to look straight through this and be like, come on, you faking it.
Yeah, we'll see what
you faking it.
We'll see what it's about. I don't want to just
for the moment.
But yeah,
that's what I meant. Let me
clear that. And by the way, I just said all this to say, with this Kanye suing thing, when's the album dropping? Because whenever you hear Kanye out of the news for a little bit, and then you hear him in the news all of a sudden,
I mean, listen,
the album drops about 4 weeks later.
There's a few things that we kind of know at this point. And shout out to Joe Budden podcast on this because we're kind of thinking the same way. Rihanna's dropping in the summer.
Oh, man, album's gonna be bumping every car.
I'm ready for 100.
Windows down.
I'm ready for 100 motherfucking Rihanna songs.
Windows down, slow driving.
Drake is dropping late summer.
And how? I think he'll drop something, but I don't think. Actually, I don't think he's gonna drop anything.
I think it might be a single leading to the September October album.
It could be. I don't think Drake's dropping anything though.
Khaled's dropping soon.
Yeah, Khaled has to drop soon.
Khaled is dropping. So basically, what they're saying on the Joe Budden podcast is there's a few major names you want to avoid. You can argue that's why Solange came out.
To do it now and just
do it now. I am not touching Rihanna. I'm not touching SZA. Yeah. I'm not touching fucking Drake. I'm not touching
Kendrick,
Chance.
if he comes out.
I'm not touching Cole. I'm not touching Chance. Yo, there's a lot of people I'm not putting my shit near.
Yeah, of course.
Right? Sunday services. What else is Kanye in the news for right now? All this Kardashian shit.
Yeah, the Kardashian shit.
That does add to it. Let's not act like it doesn't add to it. And then this engineer shit.
Yeah, the album's dropping soon, guys.
It should come out in April.
It's dropping real soon, I
Easter.
think. Mm-hmm.
Yo. That's
Easter?
it.
Oh, it's a church album. Not church album, but you know.
That's
some
it.
gospel tones to it.
You heard it here first. True North Views podcast. Kanye West Yande.
Yeah, Yande.
It's coming out Easter. I don't even know what Easter is. I just say Easter then.
It's somewhere
Easter
in
2019. You heard it here first. Yandi. Kanye West.
Good Friday, you're saying? It's gonna come out Good Friday? Good music, Good Friday. Yeah, the thing about Good Friday, I'm just saying. Good Friday's on. Actually, Good Friday's on a Friday. What am I saying? But yeah.
Yo, Google that real quick. Good Friday 2019. Good Friday.
I only know it because I have it off from work.
Friday, April 19th.
All right.
You heard it here first. Kanye West, Yandi. Friday, April 19th. You already know what it is. I'm going to put a little timestamp on that because I definitely want us to friggin' post this on the gram real quick. Anyways.
DJ Khaled, father of Assad. We the best.
Man, they pimping that kid out way too much.
Yo, honestly, poor kid.
Come on now. Holy shit. Anyways, let's move on, man. Let's.
Oh, we got for music? Am I tripping? Oh, sorry. There's more music.
Anything more to say about Kanye?
I just dropped the album.
I think we stamped it April 19th. Just drop that album.
Exactly.
Man. We ready. Let's skate a little bit over this R. Kelly shit, man. Let's skate a little bit over it. He's done.
Honestly, I didn't even watch this. Did you watch this?
I didn't watch it. I just obviously seen,
I saw the clips on whatever clips I saw on
exactly.
Instagram or Twitter.
It's all the signs of a liar.
Yo.
I've seen every single sign of a liar. Really is. The overreaction, the over-emotion.
Is that camera recording me?
This is planet Earth, right? It's planet Earth. We're on Earth. Like, come on.
He said one line that killed me. He's like, "We're trying to kill me for my sins I did way back then." I'm like,
yeah,
that was like 10 years ago.
So
what's way back then?
Is he also admitting it? Wow, Ingram done for the season. Lakers are officially tanking. Wow, Lonzo's done for the season.
Ingram. Do you have Ingram on your fantasy team?
No, I just got the score notification. Anyways, again, all signs of a liar.
100%.
All signs of a liar. I have really nothing more to say about R. Kelly beyond that. He's lying. The jig is up.
You think CBS gave him the bag to do this interview?
Good point. Doubt it.
You don't think so? I think they would, man.
Yeah, I think you're right.
These companies are white owned. They don't care about.
I have the Jamaican version ready if you want to just get off this topic with a joke. Because,
yeah, let's do it.
Oh, before we get to that, you see what is Are we mad? Let's have a little bit of a discussion around it. Are we mad at CBS for this?
No, because I don't care about what CBS.
True, but I'm saying like
I don't think they should have done it.
Not that the topic is done, but the documentary
should have just ended it.
Created the unanimous case in the court of public opinion already,
and now they're trying.
Obviously, some federal charges have come up since. I'm not mad at CBS for this though.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not mad. I don't think they should have. I would not have done it if I was running
Why not?
CBS. I don't know, man. It's. I'm not giving that guy the platform.
See,
to try and make himself seem innocent.
See, so to some degree, I agree with you. In terms of why give him a platform, why even have his face around? This guy should be buried in the dirt.
Isn't he canceled? # canceled.
But I think it is good to showcase him in a way where you can ask direct questions. So like if we remember, obviously the Torre interview way back when, it was like 2001, whenever that interview took place. It was so outrageous at the time because no one was going to ask him straight up, yo, do you like teenage girls? You know what I'm saying? Whereas now you get Gayle King who can kind of take that and go OD, go steroids mode version. Like, come on. Robert, stop lying, motherfucker. Come on, we know.
Go for Govey on him.
Just say you did it. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Kellington.
Obviously, I'm making a little bit of a joke in terms of exactly what she said, but
said that.
It's not so outrageous to be direct with him now.
Okay, it
Put
makes
him on the
sense.
spot. Make him sweat. Make him nervous.
Makes sense.
Right?
I'm not, again, I wouldn't, but I get
Fair.
when you're with the opinions you're saying, I get why someone would.
Fair. And then his old lawyer, who has stage 4 cancer, terminal cancer.
Jeez. No, I don't say R.I.P., but I can't say get well soon.
He was told last year he would have like 90 days left to live. I heard this all on Joe Budden podcast. He was told that he would have like 90 days to live, and he's been living for like a year since. He said R. Kelly did that.
Everyone believes R. Kelly.
No, I know that, but his lawyer, his old lawyer said, I'm paraphrasing. Yeah. I work with a man that did it. Mm-hmm. Like, come on.
Why are we still asking?
Like, come on.
Hey.
The jig is up.
Play the clip,
man. So this is the Jamaican version of R. Kelly.
Oh, before you play that, even sorry, just
go ahead.
Quick. I guess no. We don't need to have a discussion on this. Are you watching the Michael Jackson ish?
No.
Okay, me neither.
No. Okay. Because that's not a doc. We were just talking about this.
That shit was too one-sided.
That's the testimony of two individuals, and you know what? I'm not gonna make light of it. It is two individuals, which is too much.
But my issue is they change the story. Like,
but a documentary, for me to take a documentary at value, and I'm not talking about Michael Jackson, I'm not talking about R. Kelly, I'm not talking about fucking
any
birds.
Documentary in general.
I'm talking about any documentary in general. I want to see
both sides,
everything. That's what a documentary is. Like we've said, show me everything and let me form my own opinion.
Let me be the jury.
That's it.
Give me the evidence and let me be the jury.
Let me play this R. Kelly clip, man. So this is the R. Kelly interview, but the Jamaican version.
Still not gonna do that. I fuck with that. That camera there for me? Damn stupid. Use your common sense. Forget about Aisha, forget about equal rights. Fuck right if you want to. Use condom if you want to, but use your common sense. Oh, stupid it would have been for me. With my big oxtail and brown stew. Oh, me don't want no escovitch, me don't want no chicken back, me don't want no chicken patty, me don't want no bully beef, me don't want no barbecue, me don't want no kind of meat, me don't want nothing for drink, unless it's your pussy juice. Me don't want the sorry way I sell down the street. Yo, stop playing my blood clot, man. With the bumbo jungle. I can cook, I'm not a cruff. Stop playing my blood clot life, me I fight for my fucking mouth. When I kill me with this shit, blood clot. Me I give you 30-minute buckets. Long TikToky. Robert, listen.
Robert.
I know you want to sit down on my face. Hey, go suck your mother.
Suck your mother.
This is not about being a Jamaican youth. Me I try to breed you. I have kids. But you want me some pussy? I just want to sit on your bottom lip. That's it. Go sit up on your father.
At this point, we briefly pause the interview to give Kelly a moment. His publicist helped calm him down.
Hope you can really suck good. Pussy cannot chew. Did you know that pussy can't even digest? Vagina whole, I gotta take body. My mother and my father told me not eat nothing when I cook or fry.
But Kelly's emotions remained raw.
Yeah, I thought about use my tongue, but my cocky big so. Yeah, man, measure it. Real thing. Me will stretch your ass, okay? Strangle you and...
People have too much time on social media.
Trust me, there's way too many people with way too much time.
For real. Shout out to the boy A, Need to Know podcast for reposting that, man. That's where I saw that originally. I was dying, man. Let's move on. Perfect way to get off of that. We don't need to play or celebrate. That was a nice little fun way to get off of that. Offset. So he speaks on the old generation versus the new generation.
It wasn't more of a versus. He kind of just dissed the old generation.
Yeah, he says older artists should be kissing feet because younger artists helped hip hop become more mainstream or become mainstream.
Yeah.
Let me say.
I
mean,
he also said because of how streams is, people listen to hip hop more, so they should salute them. Yada yada yada. Anyway, Lupe Fiasco said it best. To be honest, Lupe's response to him, he said he covered everything I wanted to say. He said, first of all, he has offense with him using kissing feet. Mm-hmm. He said that shows more of a what's the word I'm looking for? Like better than inferior.
Damn near slavery. Go ahead.
Pretty much. He said hip hop and rap is not necessarily always about the beef, but we also need to help each other. It's a team. He's like, everyone has different sounds and different lanes and we should all stay in. Like, not we should all stay in it, but we all try and help each other become better.
Mm-hmm.
So he said hip hop is not about selling records. Like, just because it's part of it, yeah, but having the number one genre in music doesn't necessarily mean it's the best. And he said hip hop is respected because it's about kissing nobody's feet.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what it was always about, being the tough, being rebellious. Yeah, so
that's true.
Lupe said it best. Yeah, he said more to it. I just don't want to read the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, I completely agree, Lupe.
Yeah.
Basically, I put it that way. You know what? Like, hip hop is currently mainstream, yes, but you know,
that's part of it.
Kiss Run DMC's feet, then
pretty much, exactly.
Kiss LL Cool J's feet. Kiss and NWA's feet.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever was that artist in that time that became, you know, mega mainstream and sort of carried the brand, carried the torch to where you were able to elevate it. Yep. As a member of the Migos and of the Drakes of the world, the Futures of the world, and you know, the Chances of the world, and all the megastars. It's not a matter of kissing feet.
It's not.
It's literally just elevating the bar every single time.
Mm-hmm.
And if it wasn't for
the ones before,
wasn't for the, let's call it the Kendrick era,
mm-hmm.
right? The Kendrick Cole, those guys for maintaining hip hop when hip hop could have went real south.
It really could have.
And I don't mean Atlanta, because I just mean like, you know, could have went real left.
Yeah.
Those guys held it down enough to keep validity
mm-hmm.
in it, so you guys could
shine
and make it mainstream.
Uh-huh.
So it's like it's all connected.
That's all. Lupe didn't even diss him the whole thing. Lupe just said like, "Hey, look, like hip hop is not just like you guys are doing good because you're selling records. Like we recognize that, but there's more to it than just selling records."
A teaching moment,
yeah,
I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about Offset doing these interviews in general, though?
Yeah, he's just trying to fucking sell his record, sell his album.
I'm not mad at it. He's he's showing himself to be a real good individual.
He is though, with the
Cardi. Like I just mean like just a freestanding artist. Like mm-hmm. I think would have the most successful individual career
from the Migos.
Yeah, I think that not only the biggest, I also think the longest. Pause.
Yeah.
Right.
I wasn't even thinking that when you said pause. I'm dead.
Yeah, because I would have thought, you know, Quavo would have the biggest. Maybe that's not the longest, but the biggest. You know what I mean?
Offset, he's setting himself apart.
Yeah, he really is, man. I'm liking these interviews a lot, but you know what? He's gonna have a little blip here and there, and this was one of them.
I guess, you know. But
so Offset, learn something, do better. No, I'm joking. Just better. Learn a little bit more, man. Take Lupe's words and really pay attention to those, because he knows what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
What else happened in hip hop news that we could talk about?
IDK v Logic.
I don't know who that is. No, I'm joking. IDK versus Logic, man. What's going on here? So IDK, he released, what was it, a diss track or a freestyle?
It was a track.
Like on SoundCloud type shit, or
it was on Spotify. Rich, by the way, that's how you drop a diss track. Put that shit on Spotify.
Say it with your chest.
Yo, put your shit on Spotify.
Say it with your chest. Don't hide that on SoundCloud.
I didn't have to look for that shit on Spotify. Searched Happy Triggers or Trigger Happy, and it came up right there.
Damn, son. So on the song, which dropped on March 6th, IDK is also from Maryland, so there must be some kind of inside beef there.
That's what I was thinking. Something we don't know.
The Maryland rapper claims that Logic and his manager tried to ruin his deal after he called out the rapper for trying to prove that he's black. Okay.
Wait. Sorry. Who called?
I'm going to run that back. So IDK
yes,
said to Logic or called out Logic and said, yo, you got to prove that you're black.
Fair enough.
Right.
Well, not fair enough, but I mean, like, I get what you're saying. Like, go on. Yeah.
Then IDK feels like Logic and his manager tried to ruin his deal
because of that.
After that call out.
Okay.
Right.
Not, I would say fair enough again, but
so the exact bar. Now I never heard it. So I don't know the melody of it. So I'm just gonna read it. The lyrics are as follows: Logic and his manager tried to ruin my deal. I guess that's what happens when you tell a nigga who spent his whole career trying to prove that he's black, that he ain't black still. Man, that's a lot of words. But when you taking food out my fridge, I ain't gotta chill. And is that it? Is that literally just one line?
That's pretty much it.
Okay, so it's more informal. More informational than this. But shit. All right.
It wasn't anything. There wasn't really anything. No, I need more information on this. Like, you just gave me one line. Like, come on,
You know, IDK stands for ignorantly delivering knowledge.
Yeah, I thought it meant for I don't know either.
Same.
I read that article.
Same.
You know what I liked about this diss track though? We can get off this after this. Is first of all, the beat's fucking hard. And at the end, he was like, you know what? Let us play a little. So when he wants to reply back, they will have something to loop. And he's like. And then he's like, you know what? Fuck that. We'll just drop the whole instrumental as a separate track. And actually went to go on the whole instrumental as a separate track. And it bombs. It slaps.
That is funny.
It was funny, though.
He released a mixtape back in November. I talked about it at the time. IDK and Friends. That was a real good one. That was the one that had basically a different feature on every song. So, and Friends. That shit's hard, man. Go listen to that for sure. But I'm off of that. I have nothing left to say about that.
We'll bring more to you when we find out more information.
If we do. If Logic ever responds.
I don't think he's going to. Do you think he's going to? He did respond to Jordan Lucas.
I think you don't respond in a diss track.
Okay.
Just make it a bar on your album. Do the Pusha T route in that sense, right? Like,
I'm not going to give you a whole track.
Exactly. Maybe
give you a bar and then we'll see what happens.
Maybe lure him in. Maybe you have something on them.
Do the Pusha T thing pretty much.
Exactly. Maybe just lure him in. Just say the line on the thing. Make him respond again. Like,
yes, you're hiding a baby.
We didn't ruin your deal. You ruined your own thing. And then leave it at that. And then make him respond and then flame.
Be like, yo, where's your baby mom's at, huh?
Logic can spit. Like, let's not front like IDK would just win that.
Oh, no, I did not say that at all. Like, I actually want to see this.
Let's not front.
I would want to see them go down or go at each other.
All right, man. Let's get into some new music. New music. Shout out, of course, to Boozy Fade as usual.
Take a picture of that shit.
Let me get them a little air horn.
No.
Oh shit! My hand slipped.
I heard you hit something.
So shout out to them, man. They provide that list for most of the albums that have come out for the week. People in that group are starting to ask where that list comes from. And the answer is, don't worry about it.
Yo, mind your business.
Don't worry about it.
Mind your business. That's all. Mind your business.
Mind your business. Mind your business. So, couple albums that dropped. Let me just announce a couple of them. And then, of course, we will get into the ones that we've listened to. So, Juice WRLD came out with one called Death the Race for Love. Def Jam Undisputed came out. Of course, that's the Revenge of the Dreamers copy.
Young Lean, Total Eclipse.
I've heard of Vado came out with one. V-Day 3. I don't know who Young Lean is.
I've heard of him. I've heard of him. I've never heard a song of his.
ASAP Ty.
Young Lean.
You're not Young Dro. Shoulder Lean.
No, I'm thinking of something. I know not Young Dro. ASAP Ty.
ASAP Ty came out with one. I thought this was like Blue and Exile first, but it's Blue and Ono came out with one.
Blue and Exile.
And I thought this was somehow Fabulous related, but it wasn't.
No, it's that guy
Loaded.
Is that guy that sings?
I also thought it was Loaded Lux at one point.
You have some reading problems.
And it's neither of them. So you know what? It is what it is. A couple of singles did come out as well. Tierra Whack came out with one called Gloria. YBN Corday. Corday came out one recently, didn't he?
Yeah, he did recently.
Who was in that?
No one. Was there a feature on that?
He's dropping an album soon.
He is. I was just going to say that.
I can't wait for that. Corday came out with one called Have Mercy.
Your boy Khalid.
Oh my God, your boy Khalid came out with one. My Bad, it's called. Pressa came out with a song called... Any song that's titled like another person's name is hard.
It really is.
So I should listen to that. Partisan Fontaine came out with one called Rodman. Mac DeMarco, we heard that. Came out with one called Nobody. Shout out to him, he's Canadian.
Hoodrich Pablo One and Smokey Margella came out with a song, Can't Fall and Love.
Can't Fall and Love. Okay.
I like Hoodrich One, Pablo and Smokey Margella.
Jay Sean.
Baby, are you going down, 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 down? I can't remember. Down. Oh, God.
Freddie Gibbs came out with one. Yeah, man, a couple of songs came out, but I'll be honest, man.
Nothing.
It was a motherfucking quiet week.
You know what? I liked it because I still went back to Ish from 2 weeks ago.
True. That is true.
So I'm still bumming a lot of that. So I like it. Oh my gosh, The Baby. Oh, I know something.
That The Baby is hard.
It's almost every day I'm bumping that. I'm not going to lie to you.
For real. I'm gonna get into an album that I bumped.
Go.
Cal Dion.
Who?
Sugar. Did you bump that?
No, I have no idea who Cal Dion is.
Cal Dion, amazing.
Guy, girl, singer, rapper.
Guy, singer. I'm not gonna. It's hard to even describe his style, man. Let me just play a few seconds of one of his songs. You'll kind of get the gist of it. This one's called Brown.
It's you. Laying there, taking up all of the sun, save some for me in a bedroom, drowning in your softness open sound. I can't live without my brown.
I almost pressed stop recording rather than pause.
Jeez, well, they'll start recording again.
True. But yeah, man, Cal Dion has that real R&B sound, man.
Yeah. White guy, black guy?
Black guy, just one of those like black LA looking dudes.
I was like, where's he from?
You know
I
have no idea where he's from, but he looks like he lives in LA. I'll tell you that much.
Well, everyone moves to LA at some point, right?
It's true. It's true.
When are we moving to LA? That's the question.
Man, boy, when the money's up.
Yo, he's from Connecticut.
He's from Connecticut, okay.
Yeah, but he probably lives in LA.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised. I honestly wouldn't. But Sugar was a good album. I'm just loading it up on my phone here, so I can tell you all of that info. Un moment. Shout out to the French people.
Shout out to the Momo Challenge.
41 minutes, 3, 6, 9, 12,
Mafia.
13. Good one. Let me give you that. Yes. Where is it? And for those that didn't catch, your podcast app has a 15-second rewind button. Go ahead and press that.
I like that.
Cal Dion, 13 songs, 41 minutes. Man, it's real good. Like it's real good. Like I said, I'm trying to bump more R&B this year.
You said that,
and I'm being supplied. I'm being supplied the product.
Why not?
I'm being supplied the product. I don't even really have much to say about it.
Get it.
All I have to say is listen to it.
Don't know.
God damn it! I'm gonna play one more song off of it. If I remember correctly, this was one of the harder songs on it because I didn't make any notes. This one's called Cherry Blossom.
Falling from the sky.
You sound like you have to be on OD drugs for this.
What are you on?
Blind me as I wait. Pink lovely looking at the view. White robe and a chain or two. I always knew that.
I don't know my eras, but that sounds like it's some next kind of era, bro. Like some 80s or some 60s shit.
It feels like it's a little bit.
You know what I mean? Like that's got to be the 60s or something, man. 70s or some bullshit. I don't even know, man. But Kyle Dion makes real good music. I would recommend him to anyone. Real good R&B, real good, almost psychedelic in a sense.
Okay.
Just a different kind of R&B while still kind of having some of those classic R&B elements. So listen to that. Kyle Dion, Sugar. That is the first album I listened to. And I'll be honest, that's probably the only album this week I listened to in its entirety.
Okay, and, I don't blame you.
That being said, definitely the only album I listened to more than once.
Okay.
So that's a real good one. That's a real good one for sure. I was waiting for that for a little while because he's been putting out some hits. So he's been putting out some hits. So shout out to Kyle Dion. Everyone go listen to that. Sugar, Kyle Dion. Let's move on, man, to this fake Revenge of the Dreamers, man. What's up? You talk to me about this, man.
So first of all,
Def Jam Undisputed.
First of all, I didn't even know. I thought it was gonna be about a Def Jam artist. Like, you know.
Before I hate though, I will say, one of my homies, she been promoting this on her Snapchat for about a month now.
Really?
I think one of her peoples is one of the rappers on here. So I'm not disrespecting the rapper. I'm disrespecting the project. Right? So I actually didn't hear it though. I didn't hear it at all.
Okay, so let me tell you, I was like, okay, you know what? Def Jam, Who's on Def Jam roster? 2 Chainz, Big Sean. Oh, he's on Def Jam. Dave East, Designer, Fab, Jada, Jeremiah. I thought this was going to be on the album.
No, you're nuts. Come on now.
I did not because I didn't research this album at all. I just saw it and I was like, you know what? Why not?
You know that's not the wave.
I look at the track listing. Something. Tyga.
Damn.
Something. Someone. Who? Just a bunch of who's.
Drake.
Well, just a bunch of who's. But
you know what? There's some names on here though, man. There's some names that I do recognize. Let me be real for a moment.
I have not seen any of these.
Bernard
names before.
Jabs.
Never heard of him.
He's nice.
Never.
I've heard him on. Where did I hear Bernard Jabs? Was he on Need to Know?
Maybe.
Or was he on Run the Tape?
He was on Need to Know.
He may have been on Run.
I think he was on Run to Tape.
He may have been on Run to Tape. So I heard of Bernard Jabs. He's decent. Tyga's on this. YG's on this. TJ Porter, I've heard of.
TJ Porter.
That's
that's
Wayno's. Isn't that Wayno's artist?
Yeah, the one you told me about.
Wayno's artist. Rich the Kid is on here.
But those are technically the features. Those guys are not signed to.
Of course.
To Def Jam. The people that were signed to Def Jam that appeared on, so it's like their album, YK or Osiris?
What?
TJ Porter, YK or Osiris.
What the fuck is you talking about,
He's an artist on there.
I do not see. Oh, Osiris.
Oh, yeah, that guy, Osiris.
That's what happens, man. Listen, I have Osiris tatted on me, so I had to know how to pronounce
it.
I
have
when people
never
ask,
seen that.
I had to, when you Google the
definition?
what do you call it? The pronunciation of a word?
You gotta get it, make sure it's right.
I got that.
There's TJ Porter, Lance Strip, Chip, Lil G, who I think I might have heard of. Lil G.
PVRX is the artist I was talking about. That's so shout out to PVRX because that's the homie's homie. So shout out by default,
you, right? Lil bro. Either way, I did enjoy. I have probably like about 4 tracks in. Mm-hmm. I am enjoying it, but it's hard for me to enjoy when I don't know who is who.
I like that though, man.
No, like I still don't know what like.
Because Mass Appeal won me over, right? Jamla minus Rhapsody, because obviously I love Rhapsody. I already know who that is. Jamla won me over with their compilation project with, Ninth Wonder. You can't lose. But
I just found this hard for me to.
I'm a fan of this movement.
I don't know.
I'm a fan of this.
But again, I'm not hating. Like if you can find a way to enjoy this, by all means, enjoy it. But it was just. It's something I have to go see. Wait, who's rapping on this track? Like I always need to rap just to be like, let me see who this is. Like I want to know your flow. I want to know your style. I want to I just want to go to random tracks and be like, who's this?
Do you feel like it was maybe a little bit too much all over the place? Like I'm looking at the track listing now, and like maybe other than Bernard Jabs, I can't really see the same artist on more than one song.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. For compilation albums,
TJ Porter got a couple
people then you can do that with. But you can't do it for like not no names, but. They all need to have their own track or their own.
PVRX got one song, bro.
And there's like 4 people on each track. It's not like just one person on a track.
Yeah, I feel you. Maybe a little bit more cohesion.
It wasn't directed right. Like it wasn't produced. Not songs. The album wasn't produced right. Like, I don't know.
But it kind of served its purpose, right? It was supposed to be a various artists compilation project.
It did.
Def Jam Undisputed somehow, some way that makes it sound like on the come up. Don't even ask how.
I just think about the Def Jam
Vendetta.
Fight. Yeah,
same.
That's all I think about every time.
That sounds like it would be like the Xbox 360 version.
They should have come out with a game with this.
If Def Jam still had, oh wow, smart. The game wouldn't have any staying power though, because there's no names.
Oh no, of course there'll be other names. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. There is no names,
right? Like there's no names. Like
we'll workshop it.
Fucking Fight Night killed the whole fight game. Like in terms of making sure characters are in games as fighters. They ruined the whole shit. Like everyone just wanted their shit properly licensed and this and that.
Everyone wanted the money for the money.
Boy, oh boy, Def Jam Vendetta was a classic. Fight for New York was better though.
You think so?
No, I don't think so. Vendetta was Method Man was my guy in that game. I
want to play that game now.
I would talk about Vado V-Day 3, but I'll be honest. I like Vado. I do.
I've heard a few tracks from him.
I do. And I'm not going to say this project was bad, but I am going to say maybe I just wasn't in the headspace to listen to it because 2 tracks in, I was like, you know what, man? this wasn't hitting me the way, and I'm not even here to compare to any capacity. I'm just saying older artists I've listened to for a while. This wasn't hitting me the way Dime Trap was hitting me. This wasn't hitting me the way Styles P shit was hitting me. This wasn't hitting me the way, who else came out with some shit recently? Papoose, yeah, great example. Papoose' shit was hitting me differently. This wasn't hitting me like that, at least off of first glance.
Yeah.
So
it happens sometimes, and if you go back to it and you don't bump it, it's just not meant for you. Maybe just try something different. You're realizing, like your ears know it, but you're not just taking it in mentally.
Yeah,
it happens.
So you know what? We'll skate right past that one. Let's go right to Juice WRLD, man.
Yes, sir.
Firstly, that album art.
Death Race.
Juice WRLD came out with one. What's it called again?
Death Race for Love.
Death Race for Love or some shit.
Yes, and it's the Death Race cover from the PlayStation.
Is it?
Yeah, from the PlayStation 1.
Fuck, that makes so much sense.
There was a game called Death Race, and it looks similar to that.
Because that cover is hard. As soon as I saw this cover, I screamed PS1.
It is PS1.
Holy shit, this cover is super hard. Like, this is the type of cover that you would get the vinyl for. You would have this cover frame type shit, bro.
Where is it? Oh, I don't have
Death Race PS1.
Yeah, I searched it, but nothing came up.
It is what it is. So I definitely appreciate the album art. Your boy is wilding on the 72-minute album, though. Please talk to me about that.
Yo, I don't know. It was like 22 tracks.
Holy moly. I'll tell you what, bro. I was on like track 11. I'm like, we're probably going to end soon. And I'm still scrolling. I'm like, what? I'm like, why am I still going?
You know? I looked at it and I was like, I scrolled. Like, I did like one little scroll. I'm like, why am I not at the bottom yet?
Yeah, you know, you do like the little mini scroll because you don't want to do it too fast.
Yeah.
I'm like,
why? So I went to the top and I swiped. I'm like, an hour and 12 minutes. Like, and I scrolled all the way to the bottom. Like, this is not one sitting listen.
Bro, I think I reached like maybe Who Shot Cupid, right? So that is, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Who Shot Cupid?
That's about halfway.
So you expect max 3 songs left.
Yeah.
And then I do this. I'm like, what?
Still scrolling.
The mini scroll didn't even bring it to the bottom. Like, don't do that, man. Don't do that. Couple features on here. We have Brent Faiyaz, great singer, great artist, man.
Yeah, I like that.
We have Young Thug.
Some guy named Clever.
I've
heard of him before.
That's really it on the features. What do you think about the album, or maybe some details about the album?
It was way too long. I agree with you on that.
Yes.
But I liked it. I liked his other album better. His first one, Goodbye or Good Riddance.
Yeah,
Goodbye and Good Riddance.
Bumped the fuck out of that.
And it's not gone yet. It's not done. Wait till spring comes. It's coming back in the rotation.
That.
Yeah, it's not this. I just think that was better.
Right.
But he did show more than just one type of. Because Goodbye and Good Riddance was one type of music, one type of. Every song kind of sounded the same in its own way.
I'm not gonna lie to you. So did this album. Now, mind you, I only made it to about track 12, so I don't know the entire second half of the album, right?
Well, it's about the same.
But as soon as I bump track 1, it's called Empty, right? You know what Juice WRLD's gonna sing rap about already.
Yeah.
Empty, okay. Maze, okay. My life is in a maze. Emotions.
Yeah, that's the one track I skipped.
I'm like, okay, here we go. Demons. I'm like, okay.
Fast.
Flaws and Sins. I'm like,
it's actually one of my favorite songs.
Here we go.
Album.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then he has that,
Well, like, see, his style didn't change that much, but he's not talking about heartbreak and doing drugs on every. I'm just not
feeling good. I'm just doing drugs for good. That's all. That's it. That's his whole swag.
That is, but it works.
I'm not hating on it though. I'm not gonna lie.
He did do his Slum God type of track with Syphilis. I don't know if you got there.
No, I don't know if I did.
But I know I played for 2 people and they both said, "Is this Slum God or Ski Mask?"
Which one was the reggae sounding track?
Hear Me Calling. Do you hear me calling?
That shit was hard.
That was a single that came out last week.
That shit was hard.
Yeah, I like that song. I'm waiting for summer. I'm not playing that song on purpose. I'm waiting for summer. That's gonna be on my summer playlist.
That's gonna bump in the summer. That's gonna bump in the
summer. He had one song where he was rapiding rap. It's on 10 feet. I don't think you got there.
No, I didn't. But I want to get there because
you want to hear him. You.
That's the thing. Juice okay. I said this about Trippy right now. Yeah. Trippy, I think, can rap.
Yeah, you said that. I'm against it.
But I
don't think he can.
really think Juice WRLD can rap.
Remember we saw the hour freestyle?
Yeah.
And he was doing it off the top of his head?
Yeah.
With random beats?
So I want this guy to rap more, man. This is one of these guys that, like, it's gonna take 3 years
before
people really realize, like, this is, like, you know how, like, people are just starting to rate Tory Lanez.
Mm-hmm. I see what you're saying. It's gonna take a while before everyone starts to rate Juice WRLD.
Yeah. Because artistry.
It's like, but this is what Tory Lanez was trying to avoid. Premium was like, everyone thought he was a auto-tune singer, rapper guy. But he's like, no, I'm actually a rapper, but this is the only way I can make money is by doing this auto-tune singing thing.
Black did it.
But then he's like,
Juice
I'm a
WRLD's
rapper.
doing it. Tory did it.
I just think they should drop rap albums. Like, you can make 2 genres of music. It's fine. Like,
I guess just...
But I guess your labels probably don't want that because it's...
Not really labels. Just, you got to ask yourself. You got to sort of assess your value of time.
That's true.
You're only hot for so long. So why am I going to waste 3 weeks putting together a rap project?
When I can do a sing-song auto-tune.
Exactly. I can make another EP.
Triple the music. Triple the numbers. The monies.
Exactly. Put that shit on my put that on playlists and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not mad at it. Like you said, I think it's too long.
Yeah, that really turned me off from the album.
I do think, now again, I didn't really bump either album in depth where I can compare them.
Yeah.
But I guess let's call it a less experienced ear. I hear them both the same way.
Fair enough. I can see that.
Mm-hmm. I want to hear him rap more, like I said.
Mm-hmm.
But I think this is one of the special talents in the game. Juice WRLD. Like I'm sold on Juice WRLD as a talent. Mm-hmm. Like the same way, like
he's a good prospect.
Like Cuddy, like
they have something different that could change or it could be unique to the music industry as a whole.
He's like the NBA player that can do damn near everything.
Yeah, he's
right?
good on defense, decent shooter, but he's not going to be an all-star.
I'm not going to call him Giannis, obviously not. But he if he was Giannis, he would be Giannis like 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Like he's getting there in that sense.
Yeah.
I got nothing left for
I like this album. Honestly, first year I thought it was the same thing. I'm not even going to lie because I listened to it, I think first 5 tracks. I'm like, I'm done with this. And I came back again. I'm like, no. And then it's the next like 7 or 8. And I'm like, yo, I like Juice WRLD, man.
He's good.
I'm bumping this. And
you
then,
put me on him though.
I went back and I bumped it from beginning to end. It was a car ride home from work. Okay, it was over an hour. There's a lot of traffic on Friday, but yeah, I love this album. Now at 22 songs, honestly, I damn near skip half. Not half. But like I know there's some songs I'm like, yeah, I'm not listening. Like it's not my track.
Mm-hmm. At a certain point, I got bored.
Yeah, I compressed the album literally to like I think 12 songs. That's literally the album to me.
Yeah,
the other songs just skips or no listens to or none of those. MT is one of my favorite songs. The intro song.
Mm-hmm. I like that song a lot.
Flaws and Sins, another one. Ring Ring, Fast, Syphilis, which is like the Slum God ski mask type of track, and then the rap one, which is like 10 feet. I enjoyed that one too. All in all, I'll give this album really and truly, I should give it a 6. But
according to your system.
But because I like Juice WRLD.
Okay,
and he's one of my favorite artists.
Bias bump.
And I'm being honest about it, so don't at me. I'm gonna give him an 8.
Oh my god.
Yo, it's that serious.
I can't let you are.
I'm giving him an 8.
Lynn, okay.
8 out of 10 on this album, guys. It's a really great project. You should all listen to it. It's solid piece of work. It is too long.
I'm gonna go with an NR.
So you know what?
Rating.
I give that back. It's 7.7 just because of the length. You did lose 1 point for the length. That length could not be a great album.
So you gave him real rating plus 2 for the bias, minus 1 for the length.
Yes.
You got it, dude. You got it, dude. I'm gonna go with an NR, no rating. I don't have any rating for any album that came out this week. Kyle Dion shit's real good though, for sure. Go bump that. I think that's kind of it for new music. Did you bump any singles? We bumped the Mac DeMarco together.
Not really. I like that Mac DeMarco, but I didn't bump any other new singles to be honest.
Yeah, neither did I.
Nothing really. I was like, whoa, let me listen to it.
And neither did I. So you know what? Let's kind of get to the end of new music. But before we end music potpourri, of course, we have to ask the question.
Ask it.
What is in your rotation, sir?
I will let you start off this week.
Sure. I'll start off. Testing. ASAP Rocky.
Testing.
I went back and I bumped Twisted Fantasy.
Okay.
Definitely had a little bit of a blame game, lost in the world, runaway moment internally. So I had to go and bump that. Shout out to the Guys Next Door podcast. I've been bumping that.
Oh, okay.
I bumped all their episodes. They have 4 episodes out right now.
That's the Mouse Jones one?
That's the one with Mouse Jones and I always forget my dude's name, Mac Wilds.
I actually like Mac Wilds too.
Yeah, I like him a lot. And my next dude, I forget his name. They're super dope though. Cause though, man, like I said, the rotation's relatively tight, man. So Cause, Affected, I think that's a real good album. Like that was an album that didn't get any attention paid on it in 2018.
It's Cause.
And when you think about an album that features Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole, come on now.
Just because it's Cause. He's not
I'm gonna just leave that at
a household name.
It's true. No, I already know.
I'm not trying to hate on him.
No,
He's just
for
not
sure.
a household
For
name.
sure. Man, listen, I've been giving Harlan and Alondra a lot of spins.
I need to bring that back. You know what? I'm just mad because he's not coming to Toronto for his tour. I low-key got mad when I was like, I'm not listening to music today.
Like this week, Harlan and Alondra, I've listened to at least, let me call it 8 times.
Jeez, that's good.
8 times.
It's a really good album, honestly.
That's a great album. The deluxe version too. So finally got the deluxe tracks.
You had to find it. Like, you had to go to the store.
Real shit.
I had to press scroll down one more and click.
You gotta press mad buttons. You gotta remove the old one unless you don't care about not space on your phone, but unless you don't care about clutter.
I should care about space actually.
Everything's for Sale by Boogie, of course.
Okay.
DiCaprio 2 by J.I.D.
Get on my dick.
Of course.
Get on my dick.
I went back on a little bit of a Pusha T and the Clips run. So I went back and I bumped Hell Hath No Fury by the Clips. I went back and I bumped King Push, as well as Fear of God 2. What else I bumped, man? When I Get Home by Solange, of course. She dropped the visuals to Almeida.
Okay.
I watched that. One of them black people videos, just black people just doing stuff.
Yeah, you gotta support her. We gotta support us.
I'm with it. I'm with the vision. I see the vision. The Baby, for sure.
Bitch, I'm going baby on baby.
Benny the Butcher, Tana Talk 3. Yeah, I mean that's kind of it for the rotation, man. My rotation's been relatively tight, like I said. Tight. And again, just letting album radio rock. Like again, there's a few artists that have really good album radios. So again, like I'll say, Saba, play that Care For Me album, and just let the album radio rock. J. Cole has a great album radio, of course. Solange has a great album radio, regardless of which Solange album you play. The Solange album radio would lead to like a bunch of SZA and her and internet and
a lot of new people. That's how I found Buddy. That's how I found Buddy. Buddy. It was through internet radio. He came on after an album. I was like, whoa, I like this song.
Trust. Yo, that album radio, low key. Fuck.
It's almost like
it's like following the right people on Twitter.
It's exactly. It's like an A&R.
Yo, you got to know how to do it. But yeah, I mean that's really it. That's really it for my rotation. What is in your rotation, sir?
All right, Rapper Go to the League.
Okay.
2 Chainz. A&R.
How do you feel about that album a week later?
It's still good. I'm not bumping all the tracks. I'm honestly bumping probably less than half of them.
Okay.
But I still like it. It is a good piece of work on its own.
Word. Okay.
Not
mad.
Did you don't like it a week later? How do you feel about it?
I mean, I didn't go back and play it. I didn't. There's nothing that's bringing me back to that album.
Oh, okay.
And that's not even disrespect to the album. I think I can play it and enjoy it. I just don't have a reason to listen to it. I'd rather listen to Cause, Affected.
Yeah, right? Fair enough. What else did I bump? Choo. Bitch, I'm going baby on baby. The Baby. Oh my God. I bumped that thing probably.
He's nuts. He's
probably
great.
5 to 6 times this week already. It's just amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
A true crime podcast, because sometimes at work I feel like killing niggas.
True crime pod, bro? Do you know how many times I see true crime pod appear when I'm trying to type True North Views? Like just the way they're taking.
Yes. Happens to me too sometimes.
Like, yo, come on, man. Come on, SoundCloud.
Yo.
Fuck.
I actually bumped Drake's Take Me Later. Thank
Me
Later and Take Care.
Okay.
I bumped both of those, honestly. I was just in a Drake vibe for some reason. Shout out to Drake, by the way.
I was in a Thing vibe. What is it called? Closer to My Dreams. What's So Far Gone? No. Closer to My Dreams is comeback season. Which one is Closer to My Dreams?
It's comeback season, I think.
You know, when Drake has like the fresh cut with
Oh,
like the
with
autumn
the
looking
5?
background. Yeah.
Oh no, that's fuck. Don't tell me. Thank me later. It's the one with Tuscan leather on it.
Yeah, this one.
Oh, this one?
No, this one.
Oh no, this one is comeback season.
Okay, that's comeback. No, you're thinking of.
I'm thinking
if you're reading
no.
The Blue Clouds one.
Yeah, I know, that's
Pound
what I was
Cake.
thinking
Oh,
of.
Pound Cake on it. Nah, that
We're saving songs on it.
That album was real good. Holy
album was good.
fuck! That I gotta go bump it. I gotta go
That
download that now.
put Drake on that level for me. I was like, yup, Drake's up there.
I'm gonna go download that right now because I bumped that album like a monster. Anyways, please go on.
Now you got confused because I want to go bump Drake's album. I found this guy Childish Major. I don't know
Yeah.
where
Childish
he came
Major.
from, but
Been around.
He dropped an album. I didn't bump it. I just bumped like his top songs on Spotify.
Okay.
I'll give him some listens later in the week.
Those top songs sometimes will go hard for artists. Those 5 songs, man,
they can sell you.
It'll
on
do
it
it for you. It'll do it for you.
And they did for me. Guess who I brought back? Icebreaker.
Okay.
By my boy Lil Barrett. Shout out to Lil Barrett, Toronto's very own. Up next,
Hey.
no relation to him whatsoever, but I do support his music.
Okay.
And then last thing I bumped, which was actually on my way here, is by this guy named Charlie Heat and his producer Ant Beale. It's called No Rains, No Flowers. It came out in 2017.
Never heard of it.
It's not really anything special. It's just one of those things that I heard at the right time, right place, right time. So I always remember it sometimes. Like, you know what? I do miss listening to this album.
I'm surprised you didn't bump that dude this week. What was that kid's name that unfortunately passed away?
Oh, YNMLE? Oh,
nah,
no.
YNMLE. Holy moly.
Speaker Knockers?
Speaker Knockers, yeah.
No, why would I bump him this week?
Don't you bump
birthday? I do, but not every week. Like, you know.
I don't know. I see him on social media lately.
You see
I
him
don't know
on
if it's
social
like
media?
no, I'm saying like people have been posting him. I don't know if it's like a 5-year date of death or something like that.
I don't know that much about him.
Something like that, but
I usually just bump him in the gym, to be honest.
Okay,
he's my gym. Like, I don't know, because his music's just about killing people and making money. And you know, when you're pumping iron and everything, I'm just like, yeah, I make money. Yo, fuck these niggas, trying to make some money.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? One of those things.
I'm not mad at that. Is that the end of your rotation?
Yes, that's the end of my rotation.
All right, so that's the end of the rotation. That's the end of the music potpourri.
Music potpourri.
You already know what it is. Now let's get into that entertainment report. Of course, this is where we discuss the non-hip hop shit. Whatever else is going on in the news that doesn't really have any direct ties to music or hip hop or whatever, right? Kimora Lee Simmons, man. Let me just give her a round of applause real quick. Where's my round of applause? I'm with this because why the fuck not?
Yeah, I'm with it for sure, 100%.
So, Kimora Lee Simmons, as I let this article load, as I try to buy time, you know? Okay, so here's the thing. So
she's still married to
Russ? Yeah. Probably not. That guy does some different stuff, man.
That guy's awesome.
So it's Kimora Lee Simmons. She buys Baby Phat. Is it like buy back? Or is it like buy? I thought so. Or thought she owned Fat Farm? No, she was Baby Phat. Yeah, Russ Simmons was Fat Farm.
Yeah. Was it Russell Simmons or his brother? No. Yeah.
But she's the founder. Maybe she just didn't own it.
Okay, fair enough. I don't know how that works.
She does plan to bring... Yeah, exactly. She does plan to bring the streetwear brand back this summer. And I'm all for it.
I'm all about it.
I'm all for it.
Keep this shit in the country.
She Asian, though. But...
Isn't she half black?
She might as well be. Her kids are black.
That's what I'm thinking. Isn't she? Is she his? She's his wife. I don't fucking know. Then you know what? Fuck it. She's doing it for the culture.
Her and Russell Simmons either are or used to be together.
I thought she was half black, but I'm thinking of their kids. I'm thinking of their kids at this point.
Yeah, she has half black kids, but she's at the barbecue.
But that's what I'm saying. It's
basically,
she's doing it for the culture.
She does plan on bringing that back. I think it's funny that she's gonna do this because I've thought for a little while. I've thought for about a year and a half now that these urban brands, if they all came back, stop this. Rockaware, fucking Fubu said they were coming back too. Right?
Fila's already making a little comeback.
Fila's back in my opinion.
With the shoes, they come out with the crew neck. Everyone's rocking those big Fila crew necks.
Oh man, Champion hoodies.
Champion's
not really, not really. But you get what I'm trying to say.
But like the brand Champion is huge now.
Yeah, like these brands have a comeback ready.
You know what they need to do, and I think, and this is what Champion did supposedly for their comeback, was they did a collab with Kith.
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
Do a collab with a nice high-end
Kith or some Off-White.
Yeah,
and you're good.
It. And we'll put your name out there.
That's it. That's all you need. Or Supreme.
Why not?
Supreme X Sean John.
Phat?
Wouldn't work.
That's a solid con.
Come on now, that wouldn't work.
What do you think about this with the timing of supporting Black-owned businesses?
Well, I mean, again,
she's not Black, but you know who she makes clothes for.
Yeah, of course. But this one's interesting because again, it's not a Black-owned business. We know it's been sort of Black adjacent for a little while now. But I think it's more what I really like about this specifically is that, and not even to say they're competing, but give me another option. It's almost a little bit of a fuck you to the designers.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And that's what I'm happy about. Let's take away the focus from the designers. We don't need Gucci. We don't need Balenciaga. We don't need whatever. Prada, all that shit. Just give us some urban brands.
That's something we can rock.
That's why people are buying Fashion Nova.
100%. Because
you want the look, not the price.
100%.
Right? So, yeah. I mean, how can I be mad at Baby Phat?
So what do you think their style is going to be? You think they're going to be throwback, big logo, maybe not oversized shit, but
no, man, I think...
Or they're going to go like the minimalistic, solid, like, black, like a logo on the corner type of ish.
I think they should. I mean, I think it'll be a little bit of both, right? I think again, when you think about
when you think about Baby Phat, you think about that big logo on that bag,
of course,
or that jacket with the big cat on the back.
Let's think about even Polo to a certain extent. And again, I'm not comparing styles. I'm just comparing what Polo does.
Yeah, just branding.
Some of their shirts have the small logo. You don't really see it. Some of them the same color. Just really, or even Lacoste kind of does it really well. Other times it's the big gator. It's the big.
Okay, I see what you're saying. So it's gonna be a little bit of both. I was
gonna say pony. What Polo got again?
Polo has a horse. No, this guy said pony.
I was about to say pony. Fuck. You know what I'm saying though, man. Whether it's the big logo, whether it's a small logo, they kind of have both. Or even your Gucci's and your Chanel's. Like let's say Chanel, for example. They have the mad CCs across the whole fucking bag, like chill. They have the little small ones, and then they have the more subtle stuff, or even Coach does it to a certain extent. So I think it'll be a little bit of both. I can see. I mean, I can see a lot of people in LA wearing this. I can see a lot of people in New York wearing this.
Toronto,
I don't think people in New York will wear it.
I think Russ from New York.
I know, but I think
they'll wear it. It was bigger in the East.
For sure. For sure.
And Baby Phat was
but
way
people only dress up in the West.
Yeah, that's true.
Right, so
dressing up out here.
I mean, you got to rock something. Not really. Toronto.
I bet Toronto will rock it.
No, Toronto wouldn't do it. And Toronto would do it because LA's doing it.
Exactly. We low key hype over here. We hype beast over here.
Oh, Toronto's super hype. Are you kidding me? Super hype beast. The fuck.
Last question.
All right.
Will girls be getting a bunch of Baby Phat for Christmas this year?
That is funny. That's funny. No. I'm going to say no because
not yet.
Dudes don't roll the dice.
That's true.
You got to go what's safe. Coach.
Michael
Kors. Guess.
You still buy Guess?
I think. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know shit.
Shit. Let's move on though, man. Kimora Lee, shout out to her. Definitely. Let's move on to some Jordan Peele smoke.
Yes,
what's going on?
So, Jordan Peele, who's
let me just get myself on that.
I want to say, but they didn't get it because we didn't say the story yet.
It's true.
Jordan Peele, one of my favorite directors, says he did not smoke a lot of weed, which is where the smoke came from, when writing his new movie.
Takes a bow.
He said when he was writing, what's his first movie? Get Out.
I was gonna say This Is Us, but it's not.
Not that. Not at all.
I'm tripping. Holy fuck!
When he was writing Get Out, he said, "I'll go home, smoke a bit of weed, and I would write."
Does he live in LA?
Probably. He's a producer.
Speaking so openly about this. God damn it!
You must be getting rated. You're black, my brother.
For real. God damn.
But then he said, when he's writing Us, he got a son now. He has responsibilities. And he wanted to make the movie more efficiently. Because again, he has a son, he has responsibilities. Here's the one part that really got to me. He says, I got people listening. Now I have a different responsibility. And I like that. And I want to tie this back into music and saying what we want from people. Like, you got our attention. Now show us something. Show us what you can do with our attention. Don't just give us the same garbage. Not garbage, but in some cases, I don't want this. I don't want to Get Out too. I wanted something different, and he's going to give it to us probably with another message, deeper this time, because now he's in a different state of mind. He's like, you guys are going to watch, so I am going to say XYZ this time, and I know people are going to hear it because you're going to be sitting in that theater watching my movie.
I like what he's doing, man.
Growth, like you said.
I like what he's doing. It's growth. It's change, right? Like even if you use the sports reference, they'll always say, it takes a lot to get to the top. It takes even more to stay at the top.
100%.
Right? Because now everyone's gunning after you, or now there's more eyes on you, or whatever it may be. And Jordan Peele's showing that responsibility, man. I'm just curious as to what the article had to do with smoking weed.
The article just said he didn't smoke weed as much when writing this.
But I'm like, is he trying to bridge? Is he trying to say like weed smokers aren't responsible?
No. He just said, I've got a son. I've got responsibilities. Like I said, maybe I don't know. I think he just
because it says like it's the reason for why his habit lessened. He said it's due to fatherhood. I mean, I get it.
Yeah, that's a serious responsibility.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad. I'm just trying to find a way to play devil's advocate.
I get it. But I thought about it, but I'm like, nah, man, he has a point. And he also said like he's trying to deliver a different message.
I'm with it.
Shout out to Jordan Peele.
Shout out to Jordan Peele. Let me give him a round
of
watch that
movie?
applause. I still have to. When's it coming out?
It says March 22nd.
Okay. I want to watch it for sure. For sure. I still have to watch Get Out.
You never watched Get Out?
I haven't.
Oh, you're sleeping, man. You're sleeping.
I take a while to watch things, okay?
You watched the Taraji one.
Listen, that was random. All right.
Okay. All right.
It took me years to watch Suits. Let me
years? The show ended before you started even watching it.
But I that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, right? Anyways, man, Jordan Peele, give him a motherfucking round of applause before I forget.
For us.
Jordan Peele. I get it. It took me a while. I think that's all I got for that entertainment report.
I got nothing new for entertainment.
Kardashians are not up to nothing, man. Girl Jordan Woods.
There is, but I put it in random thought because I was not going to give her a whole segment again.
Correct me if I'm wrong. On the Buddy album. Which one's which again? Yeah, on the Buddy album. I was gonna say Boogie. I think he had a Jordan Woods line on there.
I don't remember.
I think he had a Jordan Woods line, and that line sounds 1,000 times harder now that Jordan Woods is popping.
Trust me,
I'm gonna try to find that line off the air, I guess. Shit, that line sounds super hard now that I know who Jordan Woods is. So let's get off of that entertainment report, man. Let's do a little bit of sports talk before we get to the final parts of the show here. The only thing I really wanted to talk about in sports talk was your boy.
I got the line out. Sorry.
Let's hear it.
Jordan Woods on my dinner plate.
What song was that?
It's Shameless.
Yeah, I knew.
Sounds so shameless.
Where does the lyric look like it's in? Like the middle?
Oh yeah, it's in the middle still. It's after the first verse. It's probably in the third verse.
Yeah, can I talk about my struggle? And I been a wifey type like a fight. I come from these streets outrageous. Shameless. Fans, Amsterdam with me and my friends.
Yeah, here.
Then I'ma head out to France. I got a bitch in Berlin. Get paid, set trends. Matuhisa on a hump day. John and Vinny's on a lunch date. I need Jordan Woods on my dinner plate.
Yo, that line sounds way harder really now. Does. Jordan Woods on my dinner plate? Stop. Yeah. Fuck.
Now that you say that, that line does pop.
I'm telling you. Jordan and Woods Shameless is my shit too. Shameless is
that's a good song.
That's a great
song. The whole
song.
album, fuck. I could go on a whole rant about that album.
I'm gonna bump that album after we're done recording. But yeah, like I was saying with the sports talk, man. I want to talk about LeBron missing the playoffs. Damn near missing the playoffs at this point, of course. The impact on his legacy. Because this is what I was thinking. So when we spoke last year, in terms of recording the podcast and whatnot, we were saying LeBron might be number one.
Yeah, we said
might be number one.
We put a fight for him to be number one.
I said I wouldn't be mad at anyone that put him at number one.
Neither would I.
Right. I can't say that anymore.
Why?
I feel like with the team he was provided, he should have been able to make a top 8 spot in the playoffs.
I agree with you with that. I'm not even going to lie,
But I also think, before I even continue, before you go on, for there to be 20 games left, and at the time you were about 2.5, 3 games behind, and that's when you give up?
That's crazy. I don't know why they're giving up so early.
Come on now. And then Lonzo goes down, and then Ingram goes down, and then you put LeBron on minute restriction. Like, what?
I think this whole team was built wrong. Because I read an article that said when LeBron was talking to LA, he says he doesn't want shooters around him like Cleveland. Like, he wanted playmakers. He didn't want to always have to be the one with the ball.
Right.
Like, he wanted like someone to bring up the ball.
Yeah, he wanted to play off ball. Yeah. That's what we thought was going to happen. But Lonzo had injury problems.
Yeah, of course. And then he realized he had to play on ball for this team to win because his team can't shoot. They have like Beasleys and the Rondos.
Like KD said, LeBron is toxic.
I don't
see what your guy Kyrie Irving said. I empathize with LeBron. Like,
Kyrie's
just trying to sun him a little bit.
I like Kyrie because he went to Duke, so I would never hate Kyrie, but Kyrie needs to just relax and just win a ring first.
I really think Kyrie's trying to sun him a little bit. Like,
you think so?
I feel for the guy, man. I feel for him.
Like, I'm up there with him. Like, I know what it means to lead a team.
Exactly. Like, listen, man, we're doing all right, and he's struggling there, man. I feel for him.
That's so funny.
That Kyrie would be the kind of guy to do that too.
Do I think this is ruining his legacy?
Do you think this has an impact on his legacy? Because before this moment, his legacy was relatively untouchable. You can talk about losing in the finals, but then you talk about the fact that every team he's lost to have fucking megastars.
Pretty much.
Right? So that was like, you can't really say that to try to tarnish him. What can you say to tarnish LeBron's name? And now we have this.
I don't think it tarnishes. It doesn't. Just because you made the playoffs, just because you didn't make the playoffs once. Look at his team too.
Okay, let me put it this way then. Let me put it this way then. What if the Lakers don't finish at 500?
I still don't think it. It's too much pressure on LeBron on that team.
The 38 and 40. What's the 30? Can't count.
That's
the 38 and 42.
Yeah, that's right. No, that's
44, right? Yeah, the 38 and
76. How many games? 76, right?
82 games of the season, bro. What's 4 plus 8 is 2. Yeah. Anyways, the 38 and 44 Lakers. LeBron led 38 and 44 Lakers. That doesn't stain his name a little bit?
It does, but that's just where context comes in. Who was on that team though?
Kuzma.
Who?
Ingram.
Who? Like, what? These guys are 30 years.
JaVale McGee.
Really?
Very effective player.
Really? That's his backup though? You gotta look at his backup.
Rondo.
Who? He's washed.
Lance.
Who?
Like, come on, these are capable players though, man.
No, they're not. First of all, half
idiots.
Half the starting lineup have not been in the league for more than 3 years.
That don't mean nothing though.
That
come
does.
on, man.
Veteran experience.
That's a real convenient stat.
Nah, man.
In my opinion, shit. To win regular season games, come on, don't like.
If you're not Luka Doncic,
if they get washed in the playoffs, I get it.
If you're not Luka Doncic, as of first 2 years, these are 19-year-olds in the league. They don't know how to play basketball against.
They know how to play in the regular season.
Nah, man. They're still playing against man.
IMO. I don't know, man.
I don't. To me, this doesn't tarnish his legacy, especially like.
Does this leave his legacy as high as it was before the season? Did this lower his legacy at all? Whether
no,
tarnish
in
or
my
not?
opinion, no.
Wow.
No.
Okay.
He's done so much for like this is a blam. Like I would say, damn, like
And this team was built for 2020. We know that.
Yes.
But I didn't think it.
I did think they would make the playoffs.
That's the thing. I didn't think it would be no playoffs and possibly under 500.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I didn't know it would be.
I didn't see that coming.
I thought it would be 8th or 7th place, maybe 6th, first round exit.
Yeah, which would have been fine. We didn't expect much from them.
Or LeBron squeezes round 1 with the LeBron factor.
LeBron.
And then, they get rinsed in round 2. That's what I thought was going to happen.
I agreed. Everyone thought that. And no one thought not making playoffs was in LeBron's. It's playoffs. LeBron's always in the playoffs.
Yeah. I saw a tweet. I think it was from CJ McCollum, actually. Yeah, he said, he's like, I was told a sick fact today. The last time LeBron was not in the finals, Instagram and Snapchat did not exist.
That's why I cannot blame the man. The man went to the finals, 9-10 years in a row? Come on, he didn't make the playoffs once. The man has done so much. Like, how much he's done to make himself a legend, this little thing right here cannot stop me from saying. He's made the playoffs every year since when? Since it was his rookie year or his first 2 years in the league?
I think something like that.
He's always been in the play. Come on. The man didn't make the playoffs once in his, or maybe not once, but it's just because of his status at this point. Like,
but it's not really, to me, in my opinion, it's not really the totality of the numbers. It's not, you can say, oh, LeBron has only missed 1 out of the last 16 years, whatever stat it is. Yeah. Sure, okay. It's the timing of it, in my opinion. It's the timing in terms of not that he had a good team, but he had good enough of a team to put together 47 games.
Yeah, fair enough.
Right? Like, and then whether 47 makes it or not is up to them. Mm-hmm. And then just fell short. But you know what? It is what it is. We know the team is built for 2020. And I think the only way for LeBron to have this not in the long run, I think the only way this does not impact his legacy is they got to win next year. Oh, yeah. And I have a hot take. Kyrie's going to the Lakers. That's my hot take.
Oh, and then
they'll give up Lonzo.
Yeah, easy.
If it's sign and trade required.
Easy, yeah, they'll give up Lonzo easy. They don't give a fuck about Lonzo.
They'll get Kyrie. Somehow to find a way to AD as well.
Do they have money for them three?
Man, the league has money for everything.
You know what? That's true.
The league.
You're like, do you see the stat on Golden State? They make every box office, like every game, they make about 3.4 million just off ticket sales.
That's nuts.
Just off ticket sales, they make 3.4 million.
The value of that team is insane.
Not even talking about what they make inside the arena.
Boy, are they done next year. When Clay goes to Sacramento and KD's gone.
KD's going to New York.
I saw how they play without Clay. Man, that team is not good without Clay. Yeah. Holy shit.
That team's different. That team's going to be different next year. I can't wait to see them. Yeah. Finally, someone can beat them.
It's going to be interesting.
I think this on top.
They might even lose this year. Shit.
I don't think they'll lose this year. I think their playoffs are going to be. They're all going to wild out in the playoffs.
Yeah, they're going
to KD, Steph, and Clay.
They're going to wild out in the playoffs.
I was looking at this Instagram picture. It was like players with 50+ points. 3 of them are on that team. I was like, come on.
Even more so. If you look at like 50-point games this season, I'm sure it'll be like Harden, Steph, KD, Clay, Clay, Steph, Clay,
shit like
Harden, KD, Clay, no Harden, Steph, Clay.
How am I supposed to face a team where
it's just them?
One of the big guys can go off for 30 points. And DeMarcus Cousins.
And I think what's scarier is that that's a team that has 4 players who can drop 20 in a quarter.
Again, if a player can go off for 50 points, I'm scared of you. Not to be scared of 3 of you guys?
Nuts. Anyways,
man. Nothing you can do.
Let's get off this sports talk real
podcast.
Quick. We are not a sports podcast, and we've met our 5-minute quota.
No.
Some random thoughts, I guess.
Random thoughts.
Let's get into the random thoughts, man.
I'm gonna give you credit for this.
Let's do it.
Momager of the Year, Jordan Woods returns to social media and likes Kylie Jenner's Instagram post.
Oh God, man! Shout out to fucking Kris Jenner, man.
Jordan Woods on my dinner plate.
Yo, Jordan Woods on my dinner plate. Yo, I'm telling you, shameless, man. That's the motherfucking track.
That's a line.
I'm trying to find a safe post. I saved a couple things this week.
Jussie Smollett's job offers have reportedly run out after his staged racial attack.
16 motherfucking counts of felony. I think he got some other things to worry about than trying to find a gig. I think he'll find something.
You gotta pay for that lawyer somehow.
He'll find something on BET Blackbuster. Come on now, don't do that. Let's see here, man. What do I got?
I got something here.
Tristan Thompson spotted out with his
the
mystery
next girl. Yo, he out here.
Come on, he's wilding out. He wilding out for sure. You see what Russ said?
Russ the rapper?
Yeah. So he spoke about artists not owning their own music. It's a really long series of tweets, so I don't want to go through all of it, but I'm going to try anyway. Artists, if your lawyer is taking 5%, you are getting robbed. If you ask them to go hourly and they refuse, then they know what they're doing. You're getting robbed at that point. Dip. Y'all signed for $1 million, which really turns into you netting only like $350K because you have lawyers taking 5% for sitting in an office in Beverly Hills. You have managers taking 20%, And then after you get the new rapper, new money starter kit, you're left with about 150K living beyond your means. You can make millions upon million with TuneCore. I wonder if TuneCore put him up for this.
Oh, definitely.
But TuneCore, I heard, is the spot to be.
That's the one that like you own your own music, right?
Yeah.
Some shit like that? I've heard about it.
Shit's a lie. Own your shit and be self-sufficient. The music business is not set up for artists to get rich. It's set up for everyone else to get rich off of the artist. Take the power back. Artists are the nucleus. Everything and everyone else is interchangeable. Let me just give him a real round of applause there.
No lies.
I'm still waiting to hear the lie.
That's one thing I always said. Music industry, you are the music. The artist is the money.
That's why I respect Russ, man. You can't not not respect Russ.
People did it until his album dropped.
Say what you want about, I guess, the younger mind social media perception of him. He's good. He's good, and he's smart, and he's clearly making good business decisions, and that's why we see him on Forbes. So enough said.
All right.
What else you got?
Taraji P. Henson says Harvey Weinstein. I was trying to go there with something, but it couldn't come out. Harvey Weinstein denied her a major role because she was black.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know. That's
the same dude that Oprah stands with.
Is that Oprah stands there?
No, I mean, not that she stands with him, but she had a picture with him back in the day.
Yeah, but like, you know.
I know. It don't mean nothing. It really don't mean nothing. What else?
I have one more.
Okay, go ahead.
This is Dwayne Casey on what he said after Toronto. After did they lose? We lost that game
to Detroit that day.
We lost to Detroit.
Yeah, we did.
It's horrible. He said this is a storied franchise in Detroit. 3 championship trophies you see every time you walk into the building. It's not like in Toronto where they never tasted it.
He's not lying.
He's not lying, but why you gotta say it like that though?
I know
he's saying a dissing tone.
I mean, yeah, the way it came out, that could have been bad, yo. I mean, it is bad, low key. Low key, it is. Swiss Beats and DMX are back in the studio. So I don't know. You is that what do you call it? Leak or keep or some shit?
Yeah, leak or keep. Keep it or leak it. I would say. Why
I'm
not
curious.
Leak it?
Okay,
because I'm curious. Like
I'm a definite leak. Like no doubt, leak that. I want to hear that. But I was curious about what you were thinking.
Yeah,
so.
I'll leak it.
Okay. That's more of a curiosity leak than anything.
Exactly.
Okay, you know that punching machine where like the numbers round up to like 999, and depending on how hard they hit it. So I've seen some professional fighters on there, like Anthony Joshua will put up like a 930, 940. Anthony Yard is a British boxer. He'll put up like a 950. Deontay Wilder probably put up like a 950 as well. Have you seen Papoose hit it?
What he put up? A 260?
I'm going to tell the viewers what he put up, but I'm going to first just play the video for you so you can have a natural reaction. Let me just, hold on, rewind that back so you can see the punch itself. So he hits it.
Yo, I am not fighting this man.
Yo, Papoose put up a 924.
I am not fighting this man.
What?
No, thank you. Nope. Take all my money, bro.
Yo, and you know why I'm dying? The caption said, bro. The caption, I kid you not. Imagine if I would have hit it with my normal southpaw stance.
Next.
I'm not fighting.
Next. I'm not gonna. Yo, Papoose, your last album, yo, that shit 10 out of 10.
I am
album
not
of the year.
fighting Papoose ever.
Papoose album, 10 out of 10. Album of the year.
Holy shit.
Best shit I've ever heard in my life. I am not fighting this man.
He is nuts.
He's not the ops.
He is nuts. Oh my god. I think that's all I have for random thoughts. Oh, wait, let's check what's trending on Twitter.
All of a sudden, someone got traded after the trade deadline somehow.
Somehow, man.
He was like, Anthony Davis is on Lakers now.
Let's see here. R. Kelly released from jail after child support payment. Oh boy, it's disgusting. Let's see here. What? Putin saying some shit.
Yeah, of course he is.
I'm not even gonna respond to that because they're listening.
Yo,
they listening. You see these unpopular opinion shits, bro?
Yeah, I see them.
That shit's pissing me off, man. It's just fucking pissing me off, man.
It's become too much now.
It's becoming a lot. It's becoming a lot.
It was fun when it was like all this little funny, cute stuff. Now it's like, chill, bro.
This is what I was trying to find. So some different tweets on when the last time LeBron missed the playoffs. So last time LeBron missed the playoffs, George W. Bush was the president.
Jeez, we're still fighting Iraq.
Last time LeBron missed the playoffs, the iPhone didn't exist.
Damn.
Last time LeBron missed the playoffs. Let's see here. People just keep tweeting the same shit, man. All right, man, we get it, man.
Yeah.
Tell me something other than social media. Let me hear her.
Snapchat didn't exist. Twitter didn't exist. Facebook didn't exist. Facebook was just 3 years old.
Last time LeBron missed the playoffs, Gold Digger by Kanye and Run It by Chris Brown had not dropped yet.
She take me money.
YouTube was 4 months old.
Damn.
And Facebook was the Facebook for only college users.
Jeez.
Drake was still on Degrassi.
Jimmy Drake or Jimmy Wheelchair Jimmy.
Zion was 5 years old.
Yo, that nigga dunking. Speaking of Zion, I gotta watch that game today.
Steph Curry was probably in Toronto at the time. Shit. Let's see what else we got, man. iPod Classic was out.
Damn, iPod Classic. Remember those shits?
That was a legendary machine. I think that's all I got.
I ain't got ish no more.
All right, so let's end it off with some CCS then. In that case, we got a solid little set of CCS for y'all. Now, if y'all don't know by now, CCS stands for Crazy Canadian Shit. You already know what it is. It's those crazy stories, those eye-raising stories, those what the F stories that come right here from Canada. So first, I'm going to start with some unfortunate news for the Canadian legend himself, Alex Trebek. I don't know if you've heard what's going on with him.
No, you got to tell me.
He has, I think it's stage 4 pancreatic cancer.
Oh shit! Isn't stage 4 terminal?
I don't know.
I thought stage 4 was. I thought it was only 4 is terminal.
So did I.
Damn, that's
but
crazy.
He had enough energy to fucking come up with this clip.
I have some news to share with all of you.
What an OG,
and it's in
bro.
keeping with my longtime policy of being open and transparent with our Jeopardy fan base. I also wanted to prevent you from reading or hearing some overblown or inaccurate reports regarding my health. So therefore, I wanted to be the one to pass along this information. Now, just like 50,000 other people in the United States each year, this week I was diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer. Now, normally the prognosis for this...
Thoughts and prayers for sure.
Exactly. Our hearts out to you and your family.
He said he's going to still try to finish off the season, which is nuts because he was, I think something else happened to him earlier or towards the end of 2018. And he took like a day or two off and came right back.
That's some real.
This nigga been on TV as long, like my earliest memories are fucking Jeopardy.
That's Jeopardy, right? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember watching Jeopardy as a kid until, I hate watching this shit.
I know I never got any answers as a kid. But
I just hated it. I was like, I'm not trying to learn. I just came back from school. I'm not trying to learn. My mom's watching it with my dad. And I'm like, yo, this shit boring.
Don't kill me. My grandma used to watch the hell out of Jeopardy.
Growing up now, I'm like, yo,
damn.
I can watch that shit all day and I'll be nice.
Jeopardy is sick, man. But I mean, of course, Alex Trebek, the Canadian sensation, one of the Canadian legends that we have, the true bona fide legends that we have in entertainment and media. Again, Alex Trebek, thoughts and prayers up for you. Hopefully, I don't know, man. I don't know. Just find a cure or some shit, man. I don't fucking know, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Let's move on, though. Let's move on. Let's make the mood a little lighter. So that's actually naturally a segue somehow, some way. Don't even ask me how. Because Canada has topped, finally, we topped something. This is an article or a report, I should say, released by Bloomberg. It's called
serious?
a Global Wellness Report. Now, the Global Wellness Index, which is published actually by an investment firm, which is interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I say, who? Like, what the fuck? Ranks Canada as the best country out of the 151 nations that were evaluated, based on a basket of metrics that range from government healthcare spending, to rates of depression, to alcohol use, to smoking, to happiness, to exercise, etc., etc., etc. It's a wellness index.
Okay.
Right? So kind of self-explanatory in that sense.
That's why we're always happy out here in Toronto and in Canada.
So I don't think we are, but
you think we're happy? I think we're happy. I think we're happier than a lot of other places. Like not. Well, actually, I think we are happier than a lot of.
Yeah,
other
we are.
places.
No, we are.
Now we just had that decision a couple of minutes ago.
Did not play that.
Oh,
that
what
was
the hell
autoplay.
is that?
But basically, this report in general.
You talk
basically-
externally to different stakeholders
They're
within the
getting me.
business.
Use your computer.
No, they're getting me on that autoplay. It's basically saying smaller countries are the ones that are leading the charge in terms of the wellness report, right? So I'll just sort of read the top 10 options. First of all, I couldn't even tell you where the United States is on this list. I'm curious, where is the United States? Holy shit.
What list are you looking at? I don't see United States on this.
I don't see them at all, but I would think
I only see the top 20.
It's written down somewhere. But anyways, top 10, I'll just read them out. So Canada's number 1. Oman is number 2. Iceland, Philippines, Maldives, Netherlands.
Is it Maldives or Maldives?
I don't know, man. Singapore. If you say with your chest, you can't be wrong. Can't be wrong. Laos, South Korea, Cambodia, Vietnam, Guatemala. You get it. You get the point. Honduras, Austria, Peru, Myanmar, UK, so-and-so. I don't know where the States is. I'm not going to lie. Where the fuck is they at? Someone tell me.
So here's Canadians living longer problems from around. Oh, do you see the index? Diabetes risk, blood pressure, obesity, depression, happiness, alcohol, tobacco.
Oh, that's the full list, yeah.
Inactivity, life expectancy, and spending. Then they use all that to calculate your wellness ranking. But that's what's including your wellness ranking, guys.
True.
Oh, US is right there with Canada. They're up there in blood pressure. Show us Canada. US is way higher than spending. You look at that chart I'm looking at?
Yeah.
We're way happier than they are.
Yeah, we're way happier. Their tobacco slacking, the inactivity slacking,
tobacco slacking,
diabetes risk is slacking, depression slacking a little bit. Yeah, they ain't doing too well. But where are they ranked? I'm curious. Anyways,
I don't know. That's weird.
Canada's at the top.
Let's go.
That's all that matters.
We the North, straight up, always going up.
Final story here for CCS. Shout out to Six Buzz on this. For posting this. I wish they posted their source a little bit more often. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, sometimes they have questionable.
Yeah. Canada apparently is investing in cannabis beer that will hit you harder than an edible.
Why?
Let me ask you, are you here for that?
No.
Weed infused beer.
No, keep my alcohol, and keep my.
You wouldn't fuck with weed infused wine?
No.
I was watching watch Bon Appetit.
Is that
on Viceland? You know, they have all them shows.
Oh, yeah.
All them crafty shows on Viceland. Watch them. It might change your mind.
Okay.
It might change your mind, like, because if you can, I wouldn't do it with beer.
Okay.
I wouldn't do it with beer. That's sloppy. That's sloppy in my opinion.
So...
I would do it with wine though.
That doesn't sound too.
I would do it with wine, or I would do it with some kind of fine dining.
You would do a hard liquor, like a shot.
That's nuts. Oh man, imagine
a shot.
Like a shot was equivalent to a spliff.
Jeez.
And you get the shot and the spliff at the same time. That's nuts.
No, it can be. You take 3 shots. That's 3 spliffs and 3 shots.
Let's say a third of a spliff.
Okay,
that makes sense.
Yeah, that's
3
fine.
shots kind of gets you nice. 3 shots is also when 1 spliff gets you. Okay.
You smoke 2 spliffs and 6 shots, you're done.
That is nuts. Holy shit.
Someone's gonna steal that idea.
But shout out to Canada, man. I think low key they are taking a lot of ideas from Colorado and LA.
Oh, 100%. But you gotta take from what you see.
It's true. Right. These are billion-dollar industries.
Exactly.
So,
how you guys making money over there?
Because hey,
what do you guys do? Oh, that didn't make money. We don't need that. Don't worry, we don't need that.
Bet.
We good.
Bet.
Wait, give us some of that shit.
That's all I got though, man.
Yeah, I have nothing else for CCS today.
All right, so please just do me one favor.
Play the keys.
Play the keys. Unleash the flutes on them. Unleash the flutes on them.
Some more in the back.
Because that being said, that will bring us to the end, the unfortunate end of another episode of the True North Views podcast.
You already know what it is, TMV for short.
It's been episode 46.
46?
It's Daylight Savings.
Daylight Savings.
And we ask one thing.
One thing.
Please continue that conversation by telling a friend to tell 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 a friend. You already know what it is. It's only 6 degrees of separation, God damn it.
6.
Now, as usual, I go by the name Harris.
I'm your skirt master, Mr. Triple Double, no assist, JustShola.
Last time you said it better though with the cruising in my 6'4", with the when you like triple double no assist, cruising it triple double no.
I said cruising in my 6'4".
I don't know, man.
You added
some next shit
something
to
about
it.
64 million because
no, you said 64 million.
I'm worth 64 million. I don't know, man. Look, I gotta fine tune this during the weekend. We'll see if I can come back with something.
We'll eventually pre-record it.
That too.
We'll eventually pre-record it. But you know what? For now, did you even say? You tell them who you are because I cut you off.
I'll do it again. You know what I mean? I'm worth 64 million. I'm your skirt master, Mr. Triple Double, no assist, JustShola.
Jeez. So I guess just please tell them that number one rule.
You know what, guys? You know what, ladies? Man, them are going to be out there a lot more. Now it's getting warmer, so watch out for the wastemans.
Watch out for the wastemans, man. Especially during the month of March. Yo. International Women's Day happened. It's Women's Month.
Yo,
come on, man.
Don't let them wastemans get you.
Don't do that dumb shit, man.
Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
You already know what it is. It's the true North Views podcast. Stay motherfucking warm out there, but not really no more because the weather about to warm up.
Yeah, you gotta get those fall jackets out.
I can't wait till that rain just washes all that motherfucking snow away.
6 degrees,
man.
It's gonna be melting.
Get all this snow the fuck out of here.
I need to wash my car.
Done.
Every car wash has like a 6-car lineup. I tried washing it on my way here.
Not happening. Stay warm out there for now, though. Like I said. It's the True North Views podcast. It's episode 46.
Aaron Baines.
Get it.